Hello and welcome back to another episode of Break Build. Forever. It's never gonna end. It's never gonna end. Yeah, I don't want to do beams again. I think let's look at tilt. So, what was the problem with tilt? Right, we could never go far enough in. We could never go far enough in. That was our problem. Because we can push the glass out and then drop the powder here, but that's not far enough. It can't be far enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can't be. Like we would have seen if there's a way. Like if you have glass here or here, but it doesn't. We can't put the powder anywhere and then have that make sense. Because we wouldn't have this, we wouldn't have this, and we wouldn't have, I don't know. Maybe we would have one of these, but not more. So you could have the powder here and then like a piston and then extend, but there's no way you get a second block on top. We could push this block in, but we can't get then a first step because we'd have piston here, powder here. And then we could put a red here maybe, but that doesn't let us get up. If we had one, I don't know if we can have one. There are blocks all the way down. There could have been a gap, but then maybe we could have, I don't know. I don't think we could have done anything. No, because if we could get a piston like all the way in here, I don't know. And it wouldn't break, so we can't drop anything. No, there's no good way to make. Like, it has to be us falling into this hole and stepping on the plate, I think. Nothing else secret sneaky about this? No. So. So if the end is just what it is, we have to go up there. That's it. There's nothing about this end that makes any difference. We can push this through because this is gonna get stuck here, so we can't push green out here and then drop the powder here and go up. We can't build in the middle because we'd have to have like 2 blocks out and then we have no green left and then there's no powder to drop. So that can't be it. What else? Why is this a staircase? Why is this so high up? Why is this a 2x2, not a 2x1? I don't know. Maybe those things are important. Maybe they aren't. No, I just have no idea. No idea what to try. But let's look at beams instead again. Maybe just magically. So I still think like we have to do powder first. I'm convinced of that still. And then like what can you do next? If we do a piston next, we're just stuck. I guess you could build over top like powder, and then drop powder, and then powder here and push it out. But then like that's all our powder, right? Like there's no, this is not good. This can't be good because we need to go like here, and we only have 3 blocks left. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna be it. Like you can, I don't know. That's something. That's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. Maybe if we could get this block here, it would be one shy from where we need to be. So the extra levers must mean that we can build up or something, but I don't know. I don't know how. It doesn't make sense. So I feel like this is the only start that makes sense to me. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe the piston goes there, but I don't think it does. Then what can we do? It's so hard to build over top though. I don't know. Like if you build the piston thing on top and then we go, then we're stuck then. But like piston here, does that make any sense? No, this is just one away still always, right? If this was green, we could put red on top, but we can't stand there. We need to be on the wall. And we can build the same thing here, can we? It had to be green here, lever here, push the red out, but then we don't have enough green for that, right? It would have to be like this. Which, yeah, I mean, we have another block, but we can't put it there. I can't save any greens though, because I need this to be green to put the lever there and to put the red on top. I need this to be green to place the piston, and then I need this to be green to place the screen. Yeah, no. But using the lever to extend one is, I don't know, maybe that's good. Because we can just gap that bridge, bridge that gap. Same thing. The next one would drop here. So if you go green next and push that out. It's still not quite enough, is it? Because if I do what, red now? Maybe that should have been green. Well, if this was green, that's enough. So it was what? This and this and this and this. Is it 2 greens in a row? I'm not sure now. That seems right, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. So beams make some sense, even though so these aren't beams. Okay, one more look at tilt. One more look at tilt. So what does a 2x2 let us do that a 2x1 wouldn't let us do? And we can put like a downwards facing piston. But why would that be good? I guess we could push like a forward facing piston here and push this block, but like why? Why would we do that? Oh, we could go lower though. We could keep going down. Does that help us? Oh, you piece. There we go. Because if I push it, I can put a block there and I can go lower and I can use these to move and I can maybe get green here. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Totally. Yeah, okay. No, this makes sense. I think we start here and then we go here. Alright, I think I got it. I don't know why it's tilt though, it doesn't seem right. Yeah, okay. I see. So thinking about the fact that it was a 2x2 actually really helped. I think I thought about that before too, it just didn't come to this conclusion. Okay, so this is very good. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Man, we're almost done with brown. I never thought we'd live to see the day. I don't remember extracted ore. I think that was a really annoying one. So, what do we struggle with here? Like extract, right. How does piston squishing work again? If I push in my head, I start crawling. Is that true? Can I try that out here? I don't remember how it works and I always forget. So if we have like a... Where would I need to be for this? If I do this and then I can't trigger the piston. Then I crawl. So if I have a hole here and a piston here, I can crawl. I hate that that doesn't fire. It's so annoying. Gas is stupid. So we need to like pour out sticky piston, pour. Sticky piston, pour, sticky piston, pour. But I mean also need a piston up top to make us crawl. And it can't be down low. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know how to start this. How did we start these before? This is really not good. Because we need a green block somewhere here to put the piston here, I think. That's going to be a problem, I think. Because if it's sticky piston, pour, and pour the sticky piston back one, and then pour again to open that gap. How do I also have a green block over here? Because if I have the green block in, like I can't have the green block in between the sticky pistons, because then I can't pour the sticky piston with the sticky piston. That's a problem, I think. And like one of these made no sense for some reason. I don't remember what the reason was. But they didn't, right? But we could push a green block out of that, right? But then what's the issue? We can't open the hole, right? Because we can't keep powering these. I can't power this specifically. Otherwise, if I do like the two sticky piston thing that we learned about, you can actually move backwards, right? But like, I can't power you at all. I can pull you back, but I can't power you. Because there's this weird gap now, it's not a full gap. I guess just pushed in one. We would need to push one more time and then get the piston back out. That's why we can't do this, right? That's why we have to extract. But extracting is harder, much harder. Because we would need two sticky pistons facing this way and other stuff. How do I get this in front though? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. Like I can't. This doesn't make sense ever. Like I can't go this way like this. And you can't really have like piston, sticky piston very easily either, right? Because then we can't pour it back. Because then the sticky pistons are not facing the same way, so I can pour the first one to the second one. I mean, but it's got to be something like that. It's got to be, I mean, it's called extract for a reason. So we have to extract the block from somewhere, right? I can't do it though, I think. I mean, there's different ways to set this up. We can put something in front, but it doesn't help. And even if this was 2 sticky pistons, it wouldn't really help. Because then we just have a normal piston and we wouldn't be able to do anything, right? I guess you could pour it back out now and then put the normal piston in there, but that doesn't help us open a gap. Because we can only make the piston face like this way, and that doesn't work. And like backwards, and that also doesn't work, obviously. And we can power, because this is glass anyway, and we can reach it. If only just worked, you know. And like, yeah, having the, it's just different wrong versions of this. Because now we can pour this, but like we can't go backwards again. Because we don't have we would have like, this just can't. We can't. Yeah, no, you just can't. You cannot. I feel like it has to be sticky piston here, pour, then pour the sticky piston, pour again, and then have a piston up top. But I don't know how to, like, that seems impossible to set up to me. But maybe it's not. I mean, maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just like straight up possible to do this, but I don't know how it would be. Like, what can we do? We can build the sticky piston thing that can move in both directions, but then we can't push the block out far enough. We can only push it once, because then the sticky piston, the front sticky piston, is in the gap, and then we can't get out of there. Like, that's impossible to do. And if we have the piston front facing, then we can't go backwards, so we're just able to move it back one, which is also not enough, because we'd have to move it twice to here to have a gap. Like, if this glass is here, then we have a gap there. Otherwise we don't. If it's here, it's still sealed. So we need this glass block moved twice, and then also a piston on top to make us crawl, which, I don't know, that just is a lot of stuff. It's just a lot of stuff. It seems unlikely to be like a workable thing. And we can't like really push anything through. And we can't get any blocks back. And like, When do we even use this? I don't know. Like, it feels like it has to be something where we push this block and then we can do something, or it has to be something where we push the sticky piston and then do something. But like, what do we do? Like, what's our end game here? Can I make a gap by doing sticky piston up top here? And then pushing this through? Not really, right? Because I can't pour the top block back more than one, and the second glass, like, where could it go, you know? It can't really go anywhere. But this feels interesting, at least. But I can't pour back more. And if I can't pour back more, then I can't really open a gap so I can reach that sticky piston again. If I could pour back one more time, but I can't. And the glass, like, I can't put the glass anywhere to help me either, right? Like, where would it go? Because none of this is ever, like, really workable anyway. And even if we, like, poured and pushed one more time, we can go back because this is only one sticky piston, not two. I don't think there's a way to open my gap anymore because it's too expensive, right? It would have to be poured twice, and that is just impossible to set up because we'd have to move the piston forward and then pour it back, which would be what? Sticky piston, gap, sticky piston. We'd have to get a sticky piston here. But we can't lose any blocks, and that doesn't work. Like, we can't even place the second one in front. That can't be. And we can't start from the back because it's too expensive, and we can't pour both directions. So if we can't open a gap, then we have to throw an item or respawn on the other side. We can respawn on the other side. Maybe. We would need to pour this up and then move it, but we can do that. We have two sticky pistons. So if we do this, it's gonna make it face the wrong way, I already know. That has to be placeable. It has to be. Come on. There's no other way. I can't place that. So maybe that's impossible too, because you can't place the piston that way. God, I hate pistons. And if I look, like, it doesn't matter if I look back corner or front corner, right? It just isn't gonna face down, is it? No, it is. Okay, it's just really stupid. I just don't know how I squish myself. Oh, that's actually weird too. I could push down in that hole and move that whole thing in. But that's not a good idea. One more. And then squish me. Okay, I mean that's good. Diagonal. I hate this one. Can we do the same thing? No, we absolutely can't. There's no way we can pour this out of the ground because we have no green. It's just piston stuff. It's just a stupid piston frying object that moves diagonally, and I have no idea how to build that. Oh, I hate this. I mean, the basic thing is like push and pour, right? Like one pushes, one pours, and then you go this direction. But then how do you have something that can also go this way? You would need like this and this, I guess. And then you need this. God, I hate pistons. And you need this. And you need these. Is that R? Is that really R? I never really thought about this very much. I placed that wrong. You're the push, you're the pour. Save. Push, push. Save. Pour, pour. Alright, this is fine. Don't place it on the back. I mean, this is not really diagonal, but I don't know. How far do I need to go? Is this just gonna work? I don't know, it doesn't feel right though. It really doesn't. Alright, I mean, that was really not hard at all. I was just mad at that one already when we started. This one we tried more honestly though, I think. Not like we didn't spend a lot of time on this. So what was the issue here? We have to go up here and up here. So we have to have a thrower thing. There's no way we can break these plates, right? No. So we have to go up and then throw something and then go across and then stand on the other one. And we have to be 3 blocks up. You have to be here to be able to jump up, yeah. So you have to build like a push pour 3 blocks up in the sky and stand on it somehow. So the push pour thing needs these 2 and 1 lever. And we have 3 normal pistons and a sticky piston to the rest. I don't know. Like, yeah, what we try to do is like build like this, right? Like we've got the pour push thing, and then we went like up, but obviously this is not how you do it. because we need to go one higher, and I can't really see a way to do this. Like one block, sure. But there's no way I can do both. Like this. It would have to just be a one white thing, I guess. And then we push up. And then maybe that's like something we can do, but... You could just put another piston here, push it out, push this up one more, and then it would be a high enough up. But then we can move it out of the way to push the second part up. It would have to be like on this side of it, facing this way. And the sticky piston, the second sticky piston. And we move it, we need to move along this axis too. But I don't know how. And I mean, there are two ways to push this, either like this and the other one, but that doesn't do enough. Because now we need the push in front, or like it could be this. Like it doesn't matter which type of piston. I don't know why we get so many levels either. Like that's also kind of strange. So the second sticky piston needs to help us with the setup somehow, I think. But I don't know how. Like, how do we move this on this axis? We can't, I think, is the answer. Not before the second piston. And if you had a second piston, we didn't, we wouldn't need to move it, we were done. Like that that kind of is the whole goal of the mission. Getting this up here. This could be sticky too, this could be facing any other direction, but it doesn't really help. And there's nothing up there other than the plate, right? Yeah. So we need to build everything first. Like, I mean, we can build like an up-down thing. But we can't really push that across either, can we? No, we can't put... Yeah, we can't place this facing down. No, there's no way. Okay. It just feels like we need this and this moved up two times. Like, how would that be accomplished? I don't see a way. I absolutely do not see a way, no. Because yeah, we can push out and up, but then, like we're wasting pistons there. Again, we're here and we haven't moved this. If we do the same thing, then we have no pistons and we're only up here, not up here. I can move one up there, but not two, and I can't have anything poured up because I can't place this facing down because there's nothing. The green's only in the floor. Not in the wall or in the ceiling, so I can't pour anything up. And I guess technically I don't have to. If I can have these two to ride across, and I can build two staircases like this, then that's also fine. But I don't know how I get up 3 blocks. with 4 pistons twice. Like we thought about that too, right? Like we can just ride across on this lever and then build up on both sides. But I have no idea how that would work. Because again, I can't build like an elevator thing or anything like that. I can't go higher than this like that. I can't really move the spawn point. Not that seems promising at all, but I can't even do it, I think. Yeah, no, I can't place sticky piston facing down. Okay, how do I get 3 blocks up? The easiest, the cheapest way. If we don't build the frying machine up, how do I get up 3 blocks? I can't even do that, really. Because I can push up here, but like then if I have... I guess that's like, yeah, okay. So if I'm here, and here, and like here, then I can push this out, push this up. And I can be on top of it, but I can't really push myself up because I can't power this, I think. Or can I power it from below? I don't think I can click that. Would it even power it? It would, totally would, but I can't see it from on top, I think. I mean, I can see it, but I can't click it. Which is kind of mean. But then even if I did that, I would still have to ride across with 2 of them, which leaves me with 1 sticky piston on the other side to go 3 blocks up. I feel like that's not gonna happen. It's just a hunch, but yeah, doesn't seem plausible. So now the question becomes: do I set up a frying machine in the sky? I probably have to. I don't think there's any other way for that to work out. But if I have to do that, how in the world? I guess would be my first question then. Because I can't push 2 blocks up facing the right way. I don't really know. And there's nothing else in the lever, right? Like it's not like a pick or another block or a piston or... And this is the same. This is symmetrical. Yeah. Well, it's not, because it's like if we... Oh, no, I see. If we go back and forth, then we have green below and green to the side, and then we can... Yeah, I think that's it. Can't fall off. Which is very scary. This tower sticky piston thing, really helpful, it turns out. Stupid short parses. Because now we can push it up twice, I think. Once on this side, once on the other side. Because I can have piston here and here. Don't crush yourself. Right, and I need to be on top. That's gonna be kind of tricky, I guess. Oh, this is annoying though. I lost a level, but that's fine, right? This is annoying to do. I didn't realize how annoying it was gonna be, but yeah. This is just like, it's not that hard because you're like big and you can stick way out over the block edge anyway, but like it's nerve-wracking, you know. Almost hit that too soon. That's safe because now we can. Yeah, it was a good call because we still can save now. Like part of me just wants to hurry, right? And I always want to quickly pick this up and then move again. One more. And we do this. I'm too scared. No, I can go down. And put 2 levers on this. That's fine, right? It's not gonna do anything weird, is it? Alright, save here, I guess, and then throw, because now we can't save anymore. So yeah, looking at the lever again really helps. Because it's symmetrical, but it's not, like it's, you know, they're on the other side, and then that allows you, yeah, it just makes, all of a sudden, all made sense, you know? Alright, I mean, this is good. So scared to like do like the wrong thing. Place a level wrong or whatever, I don't know. Far off stupidly now, which is, you know, like we just have to do it again from the save point, but I just really don't want to do that. It feels very good. Okay. These last few were actually not that bad. I could have done those. This room still really sucks. I hate it. All of it. Anyway. We'll spawn this way. Alright, we got 57 brown, 213 total puzzles. We're missing... What are we missing, actually? This just says... Or, yeah, it sucks. Give me a number. Would be much nicer if you gave me a number. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just skipped so many in this early room. Why? I don't know. 3, 6, yeah, 9, 12, 14, 16. 16 levers to go. 16 levers to go. And then, I mean, if we really want to do or, then we have to do these two. I already hate this start. Alright, I do have to look. It's just, you can't see. So there's a plate here. We break 1, 2, 3 glass and then throw something. And up top, that's just a way back. So we go through, we get the picks, and we come back. So all we have to worry about is getting through the picks, maybe? We can't die, we can respawn. And we can go up here. Or can we? We can, but then we can't come back. Or can we? I don't think so. You have lots of pegs now, I mean. I can't see any blocks through here. We can't break anything from here with the pegs, so it has to be a different way out. If the lever was here, could we just push with the piston? Not like that. Definitely not like that, no. I hate pistons. But we still wouldn't be able to get lower here like this. Interesting. Yeah, but it can retract the piston. But then I can't. I mean, if this were here. Not facing that way though. Then I could move the piston out of the way. But I would still be stuck because there's a piston here and the gas here. Right. I can only push this way in the middle. Not sure. Why is this like this? I don't know. This is, I don't know. I don't know why I started this. Even I should have just ended the episode on a high note. Instead, I'm here. It feels like we have to go in through here and out through here. And then piston here is the only way to do it. I mean, to power the piston. All those things are just like true. And we can't push here to move the piston out of the way. Well, then it would be the gas. I guess it would still be one block lower, but that's not good enough. Because I need to be able to go out here. And if we move this gas in here, we can't go here, we'd have to be able to go here. And then I can't move the piston out of the way to be able to go here. And I can't crawl in this spot. Like if I'm standing on top of the not extended piston here, there's no way I can like crawl out of here because I'd have to be squished from the top. And that's just not a thing that can happen. So what else can we affect from here that would let us go back out? Or can I crawl here? No, because I can only be hit in the feet here, not in the head. And I can't even really open the gap anyway, so there's no point in thinking about that. And we can break. We have lots of extra picks too. Extra picks. Like I can do like this. Oh, but yeah, I won't push because it's solid floor, right? Somehow it needs to be possible, right? But how? I can't really do. I can put a piston in the ground and then have this block and then push it up, and it's just here. It doesn't do anything. I don't know why this is here. This is intriguing, but I don't know why it's here. I don't know how it helps. It must help somehow, but I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know. Because I still can't get out, you know? Like this is just gonna kill me, right? No, actually not killing me. But this is killing me. No, it's making me crawl. Okay. Right. I guess that's fine. Probably not the intended way, because I had extra picks, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright, that's good. Good episode. Yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.